Buoyed by the success of getting a difficult deal with the EU done, Rishi Sunak visited Northern Ireland on Tuesday to sell it.
And I'm really pleased. In fact, I'm over the moon that yesterday we managed to have a decisive breakthrough with our negotiations with the EU, reached agreement, the new Windsor Framework, that I think is an extraordinary positive step for Northern Ireland.
The UK Prime Minister met local business leaders at the Coca-Cola factory in Lisburn, and his pitch was as fizzy as the drinks he stood in front of. But see if you can spot what's caught the attention of Remainers across the land.
Northern Ireland is in the unbelievably special position, unique position in the entire world, European continent, in having privileged access, not just to the UK home market, which is enormous, 5th biggest in the world, but also the European Union single market. Nobody else has that. No one. Only you guys, only here. And that is the prize.
Of course, it was a very similar prize that the rest of the UK gave up with Brexit. The Windsor Framework changes the problematic Northern Ireland Protocol, an earlier deal with the EU which established trade barriers between Northern Ireland and mainland UK, and so angered Northern Ireland's unionists that they collapsed the power-sharing government a year ago. They'll need to be happy with the new deal to come back to the Stormont Assembly.
We listened very carefully to what the Prime Minister said, but we need to translate that into what the legal text actually says. What does it mean for business? What does it mean for consumers? And fundamentally, what does it mean for Northern Ireland's place within the United Kingdom and our ability to trade within the internal market of the UK?
Although they're not going to be bounced into a quick decision, the DUP will be feeling the pressure, particularly if the deal continues to receive widespread approval. The longer that the DUP are seen as a block on functioning government here at Stormont, the less happy voters are going to feel about them.
You can feel the frustration at Orla Smith's chain of cafes. The businesswoman wants to see the back of sectarian politics here.
Our health service is getting worse, our educational underachievement is getting worse, our poverty is getting worse, the class divide between those that have and those that have not is getting bigger. So, you know, if Stormont is up and running tomorrow, will that change that? Only if they put those issues at the top of the political agenda.
The Windsor Framework, the Northern Ireland Protocol, unionist, nationalist. Such matters are less important to many people in Northern Ireland these days than just getting things to work properly. Rory, Challands, Al Jazeera, Belfast.